We are halfway through this year, so let's just sit back and list some of the new anime that everyone should watch. That's right, today's video is about the top 10 new anime to watch in 2020. Now before we delve into the topic, I just want you to smash that like and subscribe button. Before we show you our video, here's some anime merchandise that I think you would love. The Misfit of the Demon King Academy. A demon lord who used to be the strongest 2,000 years ago is supposed to get reincarnated in one of the students of the Demon King Academy. But what people don't know is that he has already been reincarnated and is currently a student at that very academy. He takes an aptitude test with other students and surprisingly enough, gets marked as a misfit at the Demon King Academy. This is a fairly interesting anime with that usual overpowered main character that no one can touch. Some people say that it gives off the same vibes as the irregular at Magic High School. So if you enjoy watching overpowered main characters in action, you should check this one out. Up next at number 9, we have Dorohedoro. There are holes where the strong gather around to prey on the weak, and more often than not, death is the outcome. There are no laws or ethics, it's literally the survival of the fittest. In these gritty and violent circumstances is the main character, Kaiman, who happens to be the victim of magic itself. He looks like a reptile and has been through a lot of nightmares. Now, this anime is very violent, so obviously it isn't for any 9-year-old. But if you are the type of guy who is into a little horror action and stuff, then you should give it a go. Also, don't search it up if you are still 9 years old. Up next at number 8, we have Muranes Seton Gakuen. We all love anime girls, but what if they had animal ears, tails, and other features? That's right, I'm talking about cat girls, wolf girls, hyena girls, or even donkey girls? You name it, there are all kinds of girls in this anime. So what's the plot? Apparently, there is a school that takes in all kinds of animals. In fact, there are even a couple of humans because apparently humans are animals too. This anime might not be very good, but it's quite entertaining, and unless you hate animals, you would also enjoy it. Up at number 7, we have Somali and the Forest Spirit. A cute and deep story is sometimes just the thing that we need in our lives. Fortunately, this anime was able to deliver just that. The story of this anime explores the ideologies of different races and beings. Humans are almost at the brink of extinction because the other races don't want to see them alive. One day, a golem finds a human girl and they go on a journey together. There isn't much to talk about this anime, but if you are looking to enjoy something like this, then it should be what you're supposed to be watching. Up next at number 6, we have Kakushigoto. The art of drawing manga is something that we all wholeheartedly admire, But when you compare the normal working class to a mangaka, then things can sometimes get kinda awkward. This is the story of mangaka who draws ecchi manga, but he would rather die than let his little daughter find out. Of course, as any kid would, she does try asking him some difficult questions every once in a while, and as a result, things can sometimes get very complicated pretty fast. But be that as it may, as time passes, both the father and the daughter come face to face with the apparent truth, as well as what lies beneath that. If you want some nice comedy and heartwarming slice of life, then this is the kind of anime you should be watching.
お父さんの隠し事は書く仕事でした。
これが最強の世界。
We are halfway done, and at number 5, we have Keep Your Hands Off, Izoken. Just like how we have admired the art of making manga, we have to admire anime just as much, if not even more. In this anime, there are high school students that make an anime of their own, finding answers to the overly apparent plot holes through creative yet analytical imagination is Asukasa Midori's job. Animating realistic movements and poses is Mizusaki's Tsubame's domain. Of course, one needs a top-tier negotiator and business mastermind to pull off an actual anime production as high school students. And that part gets taken care of by Kanemori Sayaka. This short 12-episode long anime that focuses on the story of how a handful of high school students make an actual anime is one heck of a show. The animation may not look appealing at first, but once you start watching it, all the pieces fall into place. That is the beauty of this anime. Up next at number 4, we have The God of High School. A tournament takes place in Korea where all of the high school students gather around to aim for the top. Regardless of how much of a hardcore critic you are, you have to admit that there is a lot of epic action in this anime. Of course, since it was a webtoon adaptation, Crunchyroll hyped it too much and we ended up with a lot of high expectations. And when your expectations are high, it is easy for you to get disappointed. But not everyone is a critic. So many people are genuinely enjoying the show, myself included. Not to mention, it is far too early to judge this show considering how the anime hasn't even covered the tip of the iceberg yet. Moving on, at third spot, we have Tower of God. The anime that started this new era of anime where even webtoons can get anime adaptations. The premise goes like this. There is a tower. Those who can reach the top of it can gain immortality, fame, money, power, anything they want. The people that are chosen to climb the tower are called regulars, and those who aren't chosen but still end up climbing it are called irregulars. There is a lot to this regular and irregular stuff. The anime has barely covered the surface. I'd say if you like anime that has cool world building like One Piece, you should watch it, and if you enjoy it, you should also check out the webtoon. It's pretty good. Alright, up next at number 2, we have Great Pretender. An anime about scamming people, huh? Who wouldn't want to watch that? In this anime, there are a bunch of con artists who come together to scam stupidly rich dudes, but it's okay because they only go after bad guys. Surprisingly enough, even though it is a Netflix original, not many people are talking about it. The art style is also beautiful and the characters are surprisingly well done. I'd say everyone should watch this anime.
恩知らずの玉なし野郎が。
横田横田横田横田
Now at the number 1 spot, we have Pet. There is no particular reason why this anime is at the number 1 spot, it's just that this anime is a little different than the rest. It is about the complexity that lies inside the human mind. There are people who can actually dive into other people's minds and even manipulate their memories. The 3 main characters, Hiroki, Tsukasa, and Satoru, are individuals who can use this power to commit crimes under a certain someone's orders. This anime is a psychological thriller, so it's clearly not for everybody. Or is it?
早くここから出るんだ、司。
There you have it, guys, our list of top 10 new anime to watch in 2020. Of course, not everyone has the same taste, so you are definitely not obligated to watch all of them. Just kidding. Anyways, which new anime intrigues you the most? It doesn't have to be from this list. Just comment down and share your wisdom with all of us. Make sure to turn that gray like button into blue and that red subscribe button gray. Ring that notification bell too while you're at it so that you never miss any future videos. Alright then, I'll see you guys on my next video.